Hey y'all, today I created this gold and brown look. So if you want to see how I did it, please stick around. Hey you guys, how's everybody doing? What are y'all up to? It is late. It is 8:25 at night. I've already done 2 other looks and they came out like crap. So I erased them. I deleted all the videos and everything. So I'm going to try for another one because why not? I'm bored. I have nothing to watch on TV until tomorrow. So I might as well do something. So for primer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Jellypop Dew Primer. I just went on to Temu and picked a couple things out because I'm getting paid tonight and I haven't bought anything from Temu for a while. I'm buying a couple of brush holders where they're like hands like this on a face with like no eyes. It's really cool. A couple of brush holders and a thing for my vanity, a 3-tiered thing for my vanity. So I have places to put my stuff and everything's not all in my way. And some more of these things, all makeup related, of course. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm just pushing this primer into my face. Oh, I should turn my lights on. There we go. Now you can see me. Let me get my brush out. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with my favorite. This is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation, and this is in the shade Neutral Porcelain. Oh, and I forgot to prep my eyes. So what are you guys up to tonight? I'm thinking about going on, you guys won't see this until tomorrow, but I'm thinking about going on doing a live stream tonight if this makeup looks good. Although look at how my foundation is going on. What is going on with that? Is it not mixing well with the primer? It just seems to be all like all blotched all over the place. This foundation doesn't usually do that. That is a new primer though. Look at this. Oh, don't tell me another one is going wrong. Like I said, this is my 3rd makeup attempt. And I wonder if it's, I've had problems with the face all day. So I wonder if it is the primer. Let me just stipple it in and see if I can go in with a sponge, see if I can make it right. It looks a little bit better now. I want to do an eye makeup look with some loose pigment that I got from Louise in a budget box. And I think I have the perfect eyeshadow to do it with. So I don't know if I should do my base makeup first or my eyes first, because it's probably going to get messy. Okay, that looks better. I have this bruise on my head. I don't know if you can see it right here. I was leaning down to pick up something off of the bathroom floor. I don't remember what it was, but I was getting up and I whacked my head right into the corner of the counter. I saw stars there for a minute. It like shocked me, and now there's just a bruise. Okay, that foundation looks a little bit better. It'll look even better when I get my concealer on. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. Let me just get this on my eyes real quick. I'm screwing up my eyebrows, but I'll go back and fix them. Oh no, I've had bad luck with makeup today. I bet you it might be that primer though. That's the only thing I can imagine it is, because I've never had problems with any of the foundations before. The first look I tried to do was like a juicy skin, like a dewy summer skin look. Actually, both of them were. And something wasn't working out. Something or other wasn't working out. And then I started all over again. It was the skin tint that I didn't like. So I started all over, and then I went in with a foundation, and the makeup looked nice. There's nothing wrong with it. But then I was trying to edit the videos, and the videos were just all messed up. So I said, the hell with it. I'm not going to do it. Maybe another time. Plus, dewy summer skin looks better on somebody that has a tan. And I've heard from a couple of you about the self-tanning thing, and it just doesn't sound like something I want to do. I would rather go get a spray tan than have to self-tan. I have no idea how much spray tans are, but then you have to do them like all the time. I know I live in Florida, and white, pale people should not live in Florida, but I've lived here my whole life, and I've always been very pale. So it's my English roots, my English and Germanic roots. See, now the foundation looks better. It looks more cohesive now. So yeah, we made it work. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Soul Body bronzer. And I need to get a sponge. Let me try this one. And I'm just going to dip the sponge right in there. Yeah, that's hard to work with. Let me get my brush. I like doing it the other way with my brush and then the sponge. I can't find my brush. Here it is. It's all hard. I'm going to take the foundation sponge, go around, get rid of those harsh lines. That looks better. I'm going to put this on my forehead. Ow, my bruise. This is a hard sponge. And then for liquid blush, I'm going to use the P. Louise, the cheek of it. And this is in the shade Syrup Stars. A weird name. And it's one of these. I do not like these applicators. This is a very subtle blush, but it has lots of shimmer in it. Yeah, I do not like these applicators at all. They're very messy. But I do love the shimmer that comes with this blush. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Nars Light Reflecting Setting Powder. And then for loose powder, I'm going to use the Youliyoula Smooth Light Loose Powder. This is the one I got in like the whole set of makeup, although I can't find some of the things anymore. And this looks yellow, but it goes on like very light. See how it brightens my under eye? I really dig that. That's what I like in a powder. And press the excess in and then swipe it away. I don't know what's going on outside. I feel like my neighbors are having a party or something. There's just all kind of people outside. And this place, with the exception of the upstairs neighbors, is pretty quiet. So what's next? For blush, I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Corallina. I just absolutely love this blush. Just look at it. Just take a second and appreciate how gorgeous this is. I have another one in Illuminoso, but I like this one better. It just has all the colors in it, and it has a shimmer in it. And it's just so pretty. Beautiful coral color. And it's got its own, I said that, it's got its own shimmer. Beautiful. For bronzer, I'm going to use this. I haven't used this in a long time, and I didn't like this at first. This is the Ucanbe Glow Bronzer. I only bought it because I was doing a full face of Ucanbe and I needed something. And this is in the shade 03 Sunkissed bronzer, and I didn't like it because it has its own shimmer, and I don't like shimmers in bronzers. I used it earlier today and it looked all right, and I also thought it was too light, but no, it looks okay. So let's try it again. And you can see, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but you can see its shimmer. But the color of the bronzer is nice. Mixes in with the blush very well. And I know I have a lot of blush on, but it mixes in there very well. And it just darkens it up a little bit. I thought I would have a bump on my head this morning, but it's more like a dent. It's more like I made a dent in my head. And then for highlight, as we're obviously going to go into the P. Louise, whatever the feather, because this is my favorite highlighter palette right now. And I'm going to go into the silver. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's so intense, like right off the bat. I love that. I know that's not for everybody, but I love it. So pretty. Okay, get that like a beacon. All right, and for setting spray, I'm going to use the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray, of course. Ah, and I'm going to let that dry down, and I'll be back for eyes. Okay, so I'm going to use the Wet n Wild color icon palette. In the whole color story is Call Me Sunshine. Sunshine, not sunshine. Okay, I got it open. I was able to get it open with some tweezers. Okay, so this is it here. I want to do some of the browns and the gold right here, and then some gold loose pigment. So I'm going to start off with this shade here as my no, let me start off on this shade here as my transition. Let me go between the two, because one's too dark and one's too light. Then I'm going to take another fluffy brush. I'm going to go into this mustard yellow color here. And I just want to introduce this somewhere. So it's going to go right up here. I love this color. I love the pukey, mustardy yellow colors. They make me happy. Okay. And then I'm going to take this angled brush and I'm going to go into this shade here. And this is going to go on the outer corner. Okay, I'm going to take the fluffy brush again, and I'm going to go back into this shade and blend that out. And then a fluffy brush with nothing on it. Go over everything. And then, let me see, should I go into this shade or this shade? I think the real gold one. I thought this one was going to be beautiful, but it's this one and it's not that great. So I'm going to go into the gold yellow. I'm going to try to pick that up on a flat brush with some setting spray because I don't know how good it's going to come up. Well, that's not too bad. It's just a nice base for the gold pigment that I'm going to use. What do we think? That looks pretty nice. That looks pretty nice just by itself, but you know me, I gotta go extra. Okay, so I'm gonna take some NYX glitter glue, comes in a tube like this, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my flat brush, just a little bit like that. And I'm gonna go over all of the areas that I want the loose pigment to stick to. And if you put too much on, it's okay. You can spread it out to the other eye. Or if you just really put too much on, you can just wipe it off on your filming. Like I have a filming towel that I wipe everything off on. And you just want to cover just the areas where the glue is going to go. I mean, the glitter is going to go. And the reason you put down a base is because in case you missed any of the area where you want the glitter to go on, the base will be there to make it look cohesive. So this got all over my desk. So I'm going to start with the shimmer that's on my desk. And I'm just going to place that, just going to pat it. That's not working too well. So let me go into the cap. And I'm just going to pat that on where I put the glue. Now it's coming through. Ooh, that's pretty. Can you tell the difference? Louise knows what they're doing when it comes to shimmers and pigments and anything shiny. That's pretty. That's very pretty. And then I'm going to take my angled brush and I'm going to go back Is that my, yeah, it is. And go over the edges where the shimmer is, the glitter is, or pigment, however you want to say it. And you want to just kind of go over the pigment so that it doesn't look like it was just plunked on there, you know, with harsh lines and everything. So you just want to tap that. Let me clean this up carefully. Look at how this came out. You see how it's around the rim and everything, and it got all over everywhere. I guess that's why they keep the little thingy in there, but I don't like those little thingies. Okay, so I'm going to go put on some eyeliner and lashes and lip liner, and I'll come back. Okay, that lip liner was Colourpop BFF2, and lipstick is Colourpop in the shade Oh Snap. All right. Now we got somewhere. A makeup look that finally worked out. I don't actually mind this one at all. So I hope you guys like it. I love this this pigment from P. Louise. I absolutely love it. And I made these lashes out of one big lash. I just cut them in half, and I think they're really cute. So I hope you like this look. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.